Hey everyone, Jin Lee here. I hope everyone's having an amazing day or evening or afternoon wherever you are in the world. Today I'm going to do a really quick video on the compensation plan of a company called Vida Divina. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and jump right in. Now this is a hybrid binary plus a unilevel compensation plan, so it has the best of both worlds, the strength of a binary and the advantages of a unilevel. Now for those of you that are brand new, I'm going to go through some of the basics, and for those of you that have been in the industry for a while, you guys will pick up on this really quick. Now of course you start out with you. We're going to have a team on our left and a team on your right, and with teamwork, we're going to build synergy and depth and momentum, and that's the the power and the strength of a binary. And just to kind of show you how this works, we're going to have a team member on our left, and we're going to have a team member on our right, and they're going to go ahead and start building and duplicating what you do. And if you notice, the A, B, C, and D, those are the people that I personally sponsor. And what this does is that the 4 people that you get enrolled, this will help with building stability and also teamwork, and also the momentum that we need in order to build a very strong base and leverage in our business. And I'll also talk about customers and how that works here in a second. Now, for example, in a binary, we have terminology that we use to kind of determine where you get paid and how you get paid in a compensation plan with a binary. And so, for example, I'm going to use the left side just for this video purposes as our pay leg, and we're going to use the right side of a power leg. And so what power leg simply means, for those of you that are brand new, it just simply means the line or the team that has the most volume going through it. So I'm going to use the right side as our power leg in this video example, and the left side is the pay leg, which is the least amount of volume that is going through that line, and that is where the company will pay you a base commission. So just to kind of give you an example, let's say the power leg has 5,000 points going through it, and the pay leg has 1,000 points going through it. Well, let's just take the 10%, and we'll just assume that your personal volume is in before the 7th of every month, and you get that extra 5%. So let's just use 10% to have easy math. And so for the month, you would make $100. Okay, and these points can go all the way up to 100,000 points. So bigger, and the more you build your business, these points will get bigger. But let's just keep the numbers simple for now. But here's a really cool thing. So in our business and in our company, our customers are put in a separate data bank. We do not put customers into our downlines to keep everything very simple. And the really cool thing about customers in our compensation plan is that you earn 50% on all customer orders, and 100% of all those volumes that you make on your customers will go into your pay leg. So for example, let's say that you have 1,000 points from your customer orders. So what will happen is all those points will go in there weekly. Okay, so now instead of just having $100 that you've made for the month, because all base commissions are paid monthly and all customer commissions are paid weekly, and so what that will do to your commission altogether, as in a total, which you would get 2,000 points now, and if you times that by 10, you'll get $200. How cool is that? And so this is the power of having customers separated and not put into all your different spots in your downline. And you get paid a lot more. So you'll get 50% of all customer orders, plus you'll get all the points put into the pay leg. So in this example video, your pay leg is on your left side. So pretty cool, right? And so that's kind of how that works. Now let's take the 50% of what you can make also on all your orders. So let's say you have 50 customers, and remember, you get 50%, and all our products are the same price, so you would get an extra $1,000. So for example, let's say the product is $60, but that's for customer cost, but our cost is $40 for all products in our company. Okay, so you get 50% of that $40. If you times that by 50, you'd get an extra $1,000. So you can see the potential of earning a lot of money just from this. And I'll go through some other things and the way we get paid. We also get paid fast start bonuses and check matches, and I'll go through that here on the next few slides. Okay, Now, the final thing I want to say about this slide is that where the level comes in is once both legs or both teams, both sides, your left and the right, are maxed out at 100,000, you will then get another position above you to start another pay leg. So that is really, really cool. Okay, so let me move on to the next slide. Now I'm going to show you check match. Now, check match is simply money that the company will match for the people that you help. So for example, remember the A, B, C, and D? Well, they're always going to be your level 1 people. So our first level, you get a 50 to 70% check match depending on your rank. So we're going to start out with 50%. Okay? And so let's say you've helped your teammate A, your business partner, and he's making $1,000. So you'd make $500 from that person on his overall commissions paid out through his business. Let's say your next business partner did really well that month and did $3,000. So you'd make $1,500. And so it doesn't matter how much they're making, you're going to get a 50% check match. Let's say they only made $100. Well, you're going to get $50 from that. And let's say the other person made $500. Well, you're going to get $250 from that. So if you add that all together, you're going to get $2,300 just in check match alone. An amazing, amazing bonus, guys. So this is the award that you would get for just simply helping other people do well in the business. So I really, really love the check match. I know in a lot of other companies I've been in, the check match doesn't even come close to matching what we do in this company. And just keep in mind that we do go 7 levels deep at different percentages in our company. So you're going to get check match all the way down 7 levels deep, and we start out with 50%, and then the percentages change as you go down. So let me go through some other bonuses that we have. Okay, and you're going to love these bonuses. Now the first one, again, I already talked about. You get 50% retail sales. And the next one, you get 50 up to 70% fast start bonus. Now, for those of you that don't know what this is, this means that anybody that you personally get in to come to do the business, and then let's say they come in at one of our packs, and we'll use $1,200 as an example, well, you're going to get a $600 fast start bonus, which are paid out weekly. Okay, and we'll just use that as a 50%. How amazing is that? How fast can you get your investment back by simply helping or getting 2 people involved in this business of Vida Divina? You guys, there's no company or business model out there that you can start right now and get your investment back just by helping and getting 2 people involved. So you get a 50 to 70% fast start bonus in our company. Now, I mentioned this before, you get 7th generation of progressive check match, and the first level starts out at 50%. We get paid 5 to 25% in our binary, and that's the first part that I showed you on the pay leg that you get paid. And I was using 10% as kind of an example to show you the payout for the month. And all binary base pay gets paid out monthly. Now you get a 20% presenters bonus. You get a progressive star points, which is really cool because for all the personal volume of products that you buy personally, there will be points put away for free products later. The next one's really cool. You get a $500 to $3,000 progressive home mortgage bonus, and so the company puts away money into a savings account for you to use towards a mortgage payment. Now, for those of you that don't have a house, they'll still put that money away for you, so when you do buy a house, you can use this bonus. Okay? Now, again, I mentioned this already, 100% of all customer points go into the pay leg. You get rank advancement bonuses. And here, very importantly to look at this, is there's no sign-up fees. You get a free back office, a free site, and training. Now, this is really important because a lot of companies will nickel and dime you like crazy. They'll charge you $19.99 or $30 a month for your back office. They'll charge you for sites. They'll charge you for training. They'll upsell you and all this stuff. But we believe that we want you to start out with the minimum cost to get going and starting, and all the packs that we for you to start out is for purely product. So we have no sign-up fees. So this will help the average person that really wants to start a business with all those extra fees not included. So that's really awesome. Now, as you can see on the screen, we do have a Vida Divina debit card. We use a e-wallet, which you can either have the money directly deposited into your bank account, or you can get a Vida Divina debit card that you can use. And the really cool thing about this system is that it is international, so it will automatically transfer currencies. So no matter where you're living and where we are legally doing business in the world. So this is an amazing system. So let's move on. And I just wanted to show you, here's kind of our ranking system. As you can see, silver is it really is the position where it unlocks all your bonuses. But as you can see, even at supervisor, if you're making $1,200 in volume, in group volume that week, 10% of that is $1,200 or $120. So that is an amazing extra income, because a lot of people don't realize that just a simple couple $100, $300 a month can pay that car payment, can pay that cell phone, can pay that cable bill. So this can take a lot of relief off, because what we're doing is we're trying to help people change their lifestyle financially so they can build residual income. That's the whole purpose behind this industry and doing this business, is to get money over and over, week by week, month by month, year by year, on past works that you did. That is the true leverage of having residual income. That is true freedom. Okay, and so just to show you this is the average monthly income of Vida Divina. So at supervisor, it's $120 a month. And remember, this is all based on only base commissions. This is not based on all of the check match or fast start bonuses that you'll get, or customer bonuses. Okay, this is basically just off base commission, average income. So from all the way up to double diamond, triple diamond that you can see there, you can make up to $50,000 a month, depending on how strong you want to go at this. And you can do it very part-time, you can do it very full-time, so it's really up to you. But this is the average monthly income from just our base commissions. So here we got to ask ourselves, where do you see yourself? Do you see yourself just being a customer and using the product, or do you see yourself wanting to do this part-time, 5 to 10 hours a week, and start earning that $500 to $2,500 a month? Or are you that person that's ready to make major change in your life? You want to work this 20 plus hours a week, earn that $5,000, that $10,000 a month, and start changing your life financially and really building a foundation and a legacy for you and your family. So you decide. Let the person that sent you to this video or to this webinar, wherever you're watching this from, and let them know what you want to do. It's extremely important that you just get started. You guys, this is the most incredible company. I've been in a lot of different things in my lifestyle, but this is one of the most lucrative, generous compensation plans I've seen in the industry to date. So again, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Get back to the person that showed you this, and you guys have an amazing day.